Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Trite Maniac, or Dr. Nighttime if you want to call me by my in-game name. And tonight, I'd like to talk about what I think is a very special, very fun deck, Roice. Title of this video is How to Play Roice Well, and here we have a Roice deck. This is a Roice deck that I went up against recently. Looked in the search history or in the match history, copied down what the deck was, and here it is. And it's got Roice, obviously. Then the mindset is, well, if you have an exact rainbow of crystals, one red, one green, one blue, then yeah, Roice is great. If you have even one additional crystal, then each of Penatasis, Tanda, and Lindeen are good. So you see Penatasis, you see Lindeen, you don't see Tanda. Why not? Well, because the player who built that deck must have realized Tanda's actually pretty weak. But Gnatfire's in there instead. And obviously it's rather difficult to to get off a Roice without generating crystals of each color. Excuse me. So, this person put in a standard red generator in Grider, a standard green generator in Helmus, a standard blue generator in Olivia, as well as the multicolored generators of Mista, Mector, and Umale, because since you're running all three colors, you'll want all three two-color generators. And I think I'd recommend some changes to this deck. I'd recommend the first thing you do is you look at this little button that says erase right under Mista, and you erase it. Now, I'm not going to go so far as to say you erase it because Roice is an inconsistent deck, and Roice is a bad card, and tricolor decks are always inconsistent, and Roice will always be a bad card. I'm not saying that. Let's take a look at a similar deck where I would have made a few changes that just fix some issues that I would like to see fixed. First of all, I feel like you can't only rely on your crystal burns to actually put you in a good position. Make sure your crystal generators are good as well. That's why for the... so you see you've got the standard payoff lineup, right? Or the same payoff lineup that the deck started with, and that's still there. Then for my single color crystal generators, there's Resurdos, Progus, and Nona. Right? The ones that can generate crystals without taking too much damage. And then you have these three. But if you start playing with this deck, you'll realize if you have an exact rainbow, Roice is good, obviously. Gnatfire still works, although ruins your rainbow. If you have what I guess I'll call a surplus rainbow, right, where you've got the three colors and then one additional crystal of any color, sure, Lindeen and Penatasis will be good. They'll get you the +2. But then you're left without any crystals. And you have to start building your rainbow again from scratch. Oh, one other thing, but should have brought it up before I erased the previous deck. The inclusion of Olivia I found to just be absolutely laughable. In a tricolor deck, why in the world do you ever need 3 crystals of one color? And in fact, it can be something of a liability. Because when you're limited to only 6 crystals, if your crystal gauge is full with only 2 colors, you're kind of stuck. I mean, you can burn with something, but that's a really feels bad position. So I don't like this deck either. But I'm not actually going to erase the deck completely. I'm going to point out a few changes. What if we replace Penatasis with just the 2-cost version? There's Maxisur. And let's replace Lindeen with her 2-cost version, Helen. This one already feels a lot better. Because now look, before we said, if you have an exact rainbow, only Natfire and Roice work well. If you have a surplus rainbow, sure, you've got the 4 cards that work well, but a bunch of them just completely deplete your rainbow and you don't actually Roice. Now, if you just have a simple rainbow, all 4 of these will get off their abilities, and you'll get the +2. The one last change I would make is this Umame. I don't like, because you have to burn a crystal, you have to burn a blue crystal just to be able to use her. And then you get 2 red crystals out of that. When you're trying to complete a rainbow, you don't need 2 crystals of one color. And then if your opponent plays something that costs 2 or less, well, you might have just lost your only blue crystal and you're not actually in a better position. There are 2 options that I think are good for this last spot. One of them, well, if you're going to be running a bunch of extra colored crystals, you'll often just have extra crystals lying around, might as well make use of them. Card loader. And as you'll see in the later part of this video, I actually used that in some games, and, well, you can see how that turned out. Another change I made after this past weekend's tournament, so the footage you'll see of the games have the part loader version, but another thing I realized looking at this, while it initially looks... Sorry about that. Got a notification from my tutoring agency. In a subject that I don't really tutor. Anyway. Yeah, so while this looks pretty balanced color-wise, right? You've got Roice, right? Balanced color-wise. You've got the 3 2-drops. You've got the 3 generators. And then you got these that can get you each color. Right? Well, notice it's generating, so Mystic will generate a blue and a green, Mector can generate a red and a green. Nothing to generate a red and a blue. So another thing I realized, if I was getting too many crystals of one color, that color was pretty consistently green. So, an idea I had, and not quite sure how well it works, but Damzoris might actually be a better card to run than Card Loader. But yeah, main perks of this deck are... There goes that notification again, okay. Main perks of this deck are actually the increased consistency. And I know it's crazy, you think 3-color decks are inconsistent. But if you have just a simple rainbow, 1 red, 1 green, 1 blue, you have 4 massive payoff cards. Compared to, say, red-green, where if you have 5 crystals of those 2 colors, and you could argue whether or not a simple rainbow is easier or harder to get than 5 crystals of 2 colors, but even if you do have that, you then only have 3 options that would actually maximize your payoff. And 2 of them maximize your payoff so hard that you can't, you have to pretty much build either completely from scratch or you're down to only 1 crystal. Whereas, if you have any sort of surplus rainbow, simple rainbow plus 1 other color, or 1 other crystal of 1 of those colors, Roice will obviously work pretty well, and then 1 of either Helen, Maxister, or Natfire will almost certainly preserve your rainbow. For example, if you have 1 blue, 1 green, and 2 reds, then if you can burn your red and then still have a rainbow afterward, that'll work. And the answer says Maxisor, right? If you have 1 blue, 1 green, and 2 reds, Maxisor will burn your surplus red and your green, but you'll almost certainly get your green back from damage. And that can get you a second shot at your Roice. So, yeah, so because of that increased consistency of being able to make play, so first of all, having, with even a simple rainbow, as I've talked about several times throughout this video, having 4 cards you can run that work well, and that if you can't get off your big payoff of Roice, there's another card in your deck that can have a big payoff and gets you a chance at a Roice next turn. And that additional consistency, the chance to re-roll Roice while making a play that feels really good, I think is what makes this style of deck, I would argue, most powerful deck in format. Or candidate for best deck in format. However, this deck does have a particular weakness. Or, I mean, several individual weaknesses, but there's a particular deck out there that hits all of them. A couple of downsides. So, one thing you'll notice is it's very reliant on maintaining crystals turn to turn, right? Because you need crystals of different colors. So, crystal destruction can mess with you. The simple one-turn crystal destruction, like green decks with Damus or red decks with Rompter, those actually aren't a problem. Because chances are, when that's the only play they're doing, you're often either burning your crystals or gaining crystals back anyway. You almost never feel like you're in a worse off position. Like, the only matchups where that doesn't work is Rompter versus Mector, or Damus versus Mizka. Those are the only cases where you feel worse off after that turn. But if your opponent is destroying crystals every turn, that can be an issue. So mono blue can be something of a problem. Other issues. As you notice, a lot of the cards in this deck have very low attack power, right? You've got these 2 3s, whether that's a Party Loader or a Damzoris, it's still 2 3s, and a bunch of 1s and 2s. Well, okay, so Weserdos is essentially a 2. So 2 3s, a bunch of 2s, and a 1. And so anything that can gain a whole lot of power, such as Hilda or Danelle, who go in a mono blue deck, that starts to punish you. Having your cards text erased. Like with Marie, Therese, or, well, I mean, Therese almost never goes off, but, because, I mean, but yeah, with Marie, Hilda, right, that's a big one. Callie, essentially, that can be kind of annoying. As well as anything that limits the number of cards that you're drawing, right? Since you're running multicolor, having your hand limited, and that's part of why I feel a little uncomfortable with Nona here, or just always have doubts if I think I should play Nona. Maybe a card like Dooley or Naya would be better. But what I'm trying to get at is, with all those considerations, mono blue or blue dominant decks can counter this. But aside from that, deck does pretty well. And as I mentioned, I used a deck like this, again, the Party Loader version, not the Damzoris version, but I used a deck like this in a recent tournament. And, well, watch the rest of the video. The results will speak for themselves. Alright, here is my actual semi-final match, or top cut match, against Rihanna in the tournament. Gonna start off with a Visaros, just get some crystals without limiting my hand size next turn. Okay, so now I know he's probably running mono green. Nice to see that he can't Damus me in the next couple turns when I'm trying to gain crystals, but that gives me an early lead. Okay, so I already have red. Do I want to go Helen to guarantee a blue? Or do I want to go... I feel like Mector's still okay. And yeah, okay, so he's not running mono green. He's running green-blue combo. Okay, so I like that I'm chromed. Chromed like 2 different colors. What I don't like is that I can't really afford to lose either crystal. I'll play a Maxister if I see one. I don't, so I'm gonna play Helen here, just to try to complete the rainbow, hoping that my crystals don't get destroyed. And my crystals get destroyed. At this point, he's probably wondering what the heck kind of deck I'm playing. Yeah, I feel like the card Callie serves only to annoy you. I don't think it's a powerful card. I don't think it should be a powerful card. Alright. So let's try loading up our crystals again. Is he also playing tricolor? Yeah, we've seen cards of all 3 colors. Okay, this is a tricolor battle. I wouldn't call it a mirror match, because he's definitely running cards that I don't. Okay, do I want to go for blue or green? Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go Visaros, because I can get off a Gnatfire next turn. I can't get off a Helen. And it completely blows up in my face. He missed us here. So now he has full color, and I don't. Oh, wait, no, sir. Oh, okay, yeah. He has full color. I gained the 1 here, so I can still Gnatfire. Roice would be pretty unfortunate here for me. But let's just see what happens here. Okay, no luck on that. Let's see if I can get by without having my red crystal destroyed. Okay, he Gnatfires. Kind of wonder what deck he's running. It actually seems remarkably similar to mine. And here I thought I was being so clever. Mector, and I don't care if he Damuses me here. Yep, I said I didn't care if he Damused me here. Yeah, so by official tempo score, or by the conventional tempo score, we're tied, but I have full color. And I don't... Yeah, none of my big burns are... I was gonna say none of my big burns are used, but it's... I drew none of them. 4 chances for something good. What was that? That was terrible luck. Okay. That's aggravating. And again, I don't get any green. What? The deck is known for being possibly inconsistent, but this is on a whole nother level. Okay, looks like his luck wasn't any better either. So we're down to 7 on 6. We're down to 7 on 6. Yeah, I'm gonna go for progress. I don't want to limit my hand. And... well, it wouldn't have... oh, wait, no. Callie doesn't do anything here. Callie does not do anything here because... okay. Alright, and that ties the game. Still don't get anything good. I'm gonna Helen here just to try to gain a blue crystal. It works. And now, once again, I have full colors. Unfortunately, what would it be? Yeah, I would want to play Helen here if I couldn't get a Roice, but let's just see. Okay, there's my Roice. Yeah, there's my Roice. I don't like the fact that I'll be left with 2 green crystals, as opposed to 2 crystals of different colors. And then notice, even without... yeah, so he's still got 3 colors of crystals. So I have to look out for a Roice here. But now I start thinking about closing out the game. That means Roice. And now I get Roice. Okay, maybe Mista? Yeah, let's Mista here. And it's kind of dangerous here, being at only 1 health, but... I mean, Roice is still... maybe part loader? No, Max. Okay, I love the Maxister here. It gets him down to 1 health. And I heal for 1 before taking 1, and any burn forces at least a draw. That is part loader, Roice, Helen, Natfire. Okay, Helen will heal me for 1. I guess, yeah, doesn't really matter. Well, let's go part loader. And that's a win! You saw how lousy the luck was in the early game. Still came away with the win. But yeah, that's the deck. Alright, this is game 1 of the finals against Shadow Killers. Here we go. Obviously playing Mista first. Okay, he's doing something red. Going into this, scores were I had 3 wins, he had 1 win and 2 draws. Alright, no Helen, so let's just Wizardos and hope that he doesn't have Rompter here. I mean, he is playing red, we did see 3 2s, he might have Rompter, but not much of an alternative here. Okay, he's playing something with silence. That could mess with me a little. Let's see. He's playing a red-blue combo, though. Red-blue is normally considered pretty weak, but I shouldn't underestimate this player. He's had 3 wins so far in the tournament, all up against players who were ranked in the top 10. So I'm going to play Helen here. Wait. No, should I play Helen? Wait. I want to destroy a red and a Maxisur is the play. I almost played the wrong color. Maxisur is the play, so that if I take damage, I would have full colors if he didn't Firan me right there. Okay. A well-played Firan. Now can I see Helen? Helen or anything red? Okay, I'll play my only red that I can, and hope that he doesn't have more crystal destruction. He only has one, it's like Luna's the only thing. Oh! Subis works, doesn't it? Okay. Yep. I keep overlooking Subis, and now he has a lead. It's gotta be Progus here. I really don't like the amount of crystal destruction he seems to have. I already played my Maxisur, so the only real option I have here is to try to complete my rainbow, but I don't like that he's perfectly set up for an Omea. Still a point behind. Yes, it is. Okay, he doesn't have Omea. Okay, so I'm taking a ton of damage here. And I really, really don't like being erased. Okay, this... Yeah, I could seriously lose here. What color do I want? What color do I want? In case he has Rompter, I'm gonna play Helen. Points down. I don't want to play Maxisur though. I don't want to play Maxisur because then I'll be out of red. And I just played my Helen. 2 points down. Okay, Mectric to complete the rainbow. Although if he has any crystal destruction, which who are we kidding? He does. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. I don't like being at 4 health, but I don't think I have much choice. He can Panda for a win if I don't Roice. Okay, I do Roice. And he doesn't have Tanda. Tanda's a 3 cost. I don't like my colors. And I really, really don't like being erased. But on pure points, I'm ahead. 7 on 6. Okay, what do we do here? I think the play... I don't play Partiloader here, obviously. He's on 5 health. I don't play Progus. 5 green isn't good. Maxisur will be back in my rotation. I play Natfire. Okay. Partiloader would win me the game. gotta be with us. And hope that he doesn't have Nat Fire. He has Nat Fire. Okay, I lose. The series of Shadow Killers was a tie. Well, this is not a good opener. Alright, 5 generators, 9 cards, 3 attempts. Let's see if I can draw 1. There we go! I was about to be rather upset if I got 0 generators on each of my first 2 turns. Okay, looks like he's trying to go with his mono green deck. That would be really good if he were. Because his mono green can't... I don't think his mono green has a real chance against this guy. But on paper right now, we're tied 17-17. Yeah, I got a Progus here. It's not mono green. Okay, 18 on 18. He needs to discharge here. Known as the obvious play. Okay, he +2 is for off of a run gun. And deals some extra damage. Okay, and I think... yeah, that gives him a 2-point lead. But any of my Crystal Burn works. And I get none of my Crystal Burn? Okay, this is nuts. Okay, 18-13. 18-14. Can I come back from a 4-point deficit off of absolute garbage luck? And this could maybe cut the deficit in half? It does. Slows the game down a little, giving me some more time. 16-14. Yeah, Mector denied. Man, that early game luck was absolute garbage. Still no Roice. He's gonna pound me for 6 on that because of the main cry? This is my luck right now. I think he actually pluses off that play. Yeah, 12 on 9. He has a 3-point lead. Yeah, like, what is... There we go! Finally, Roice doesn't whiff! Okay, I feel like he's trying to Panaticus here. 8 on 8. I've actually managed to tie the game here. feel like it's gotta be no. He's running 2 twos. Yeah. I don't like only drawing 2 cards. I just have to hope he doesn't like it either. Oh, he can leave one it on, can't he? I'm gonna be careful about that. Oh my god, still no. No Helen. Okay, box puncher denied. I think this gives me a lead. And now, 3 colored crystal burns. This one's the only one I really don't want to see here. He's going to be greedy and play the 6. Card loader wins it. No, he's not greedy about it. But redemption for the Roice deck.